Good afternoon, everyone. Woo! The University of Southern California acknowledges that this event is taking place throughout the unceded territory of California, home to nearly 200 tribal nations. USC is located on the traditional unceded territory of the Kizh and Tongva peoples. As we begin this celebration, we take a moment to honor these ancestral grounds that we are collectively gathered upon and support the resilience and strength that all Indigenous peoples have shown worldwide. Dean Steele, it gives me great pleasure to present the 2024 graduates of the School of Architecture at the USC School of Architecture.
Thank you, Marshals Augustine, Barry, and Huang. Everybody, please be seated. I am Brett Steele, Dean of the USC School of Architecture, and it is my great, great honor to welcome you all here to our 2024 commencement ceremony. Thank you all for joining us to celebrate this very special day, this very special class graduating in 2024. It is an honor to have keynote speaker Annie Chu with us here on the stage. Annie, thank you for joining us. Also on this stage with me are our absolutely amazing professors, the USC School of Architecture faculty. Please will you all rise and be recognized. I'd like also to take a special moment here to acknowledge USC Architecture Professor Miller Fong. Whoa! Miller graduated from USC Architecture 60 years ago this afternoon. For those of you that don't know, that's a full 10 years before Watt Hall is ever drawn, built, or occupied, which when it arrived was enjoyed and celebrated on May 10th, 1974, exactly 50 years ago today. After many years of teaching here at the school, the week before last, Miller held his final class on drawing here at the school. Miller, thank you so much for your incredible teaching, your service, your scholarship, and above all else, your sheer inspiration in the architecture of our world. Everybody, Miller Fong. Representing the USC Architectural Guild up here on the stage this afternoon is Dan Stafford, president of the Guild. And also with us is USC BArch alumnus Trace Wilson, who is a member of the school's Board of Counselors. Trace and Dan. Both the Guild and the Board are extraordinary examples of the way this school connects with creative worlds and professions all around us, not just in the city and across Southern California, but in cities across the world. I know all of our students, faculty, and staff join me in thanking you, Dan and Trace, and all of the members of the Guild and Board for everything you do on behalf of the school. Thank you so much. Additionally, I'd like to also thank and recognize our incredible USC architecture staff who have worked to make today so special, this event so special, but the entire year. USC staff, where are you? Please stand up, all of you. And so with the other thank yous done, the one I'm here really to express is the big one to all of you, each and every individual graduate in this very special class of 2024. But graduates, before I do that, please join me and let's take a moment to acknowledge the people, the family, the friends, the loved ones who helped you on this journey to this stage today. Please, friends, family, and loved ones, whether you're here in this ceremony or watching this event on a screen, if you could stand up, please, so we can celebrate each and every one of you. So graduates, first, of course, congratulations for all the hard work, the creativity, the imagination that explains how you've arrived in this beautiful ceremony on this wonderful afternoon in Los Angeles. We all know a great school of architecture is defined not by what it says, but rather by what it does. By the projects, the papers, the images, the models, the new forms of knowledge that a school puts up on its walls, projects on its screen, shares with the world. That's why I know, even though I've only been at this school a few short weeks, that this is indeed a great, great school. Because I've been able to not just see, but like everybody else who has encountered your work, I've been able to learn from the great work that you all have already done in your time here. So much of which is on display in the building next door that we'll all visit after this ceremony. Please, everybody, take the time, take in and enjoy the work that these amazing graduates have done. For over 100 years, this School of Architecture has graduated ambitious and creative thinkers whose groundbreaking ideas have reinvented their respective fields, has reimagined their cities and reinvigorated the lives of those who have encountered that work. This afternoon, you graduates join a distinguished list indeed of alumni who have already, across years and decades of extraordinary careers, done exactly what I know each and every one of you will do as you leave this stage today. Imagining, then realizing a world made better thanks to the unique qualities and experiences that you all will continue to bring to that effort. This afternoon, I'm standing before one of the most diverse classes in the history of this school. Here at a School of Architecture as diverse as nearly any other school of architecture in this country today. We all simply marvel at the richness of your backgrounds, the multitude of experiences you all have, and that you are all already collectively bringing to your work and to our creative fields. You are already changing the creative worlds and professions you are a part of, that you are working on, thinking about, and making better by your sheer presence and will in those worlds. Please never let up on that larger project of your lives, on that making and not only imagining of better worlds, which just might be really the hardest, truest, and most creative and even urgent project of all today. One most of us here would undoubtedly agree is needed more than ever in a world as uncertain as ours in 2024. Just maybe your greatest skill is also that of maintaining and nurturing your most important belief, that optimism itself is the most enduring building material of all. It will be from that unending optimism of yours that our collective futures will be genuinely built and not just imagined as a possibility going forward. Enjoy your step up onto this stage today. Please also your step off the stage and out into that world we all now know and need you in, for the things you will be bringing to that future and that we will all want to be a part of. So, to you all here sitting together as students, a last few minutes this afternoon, and on behalf of everyone in this grateful school of yours, and on behalf of everybody else here today to say the same, thank you. Congratulations and best wishes to each and every one of you, our USC School of Architecture Class of 2024. Each year, the graduating students of this school elect their classmates to represent them at commencement. This year, our undergraduate students have selected Michaela Hisamoto for this honor. Michaela, please join us. Michaela, please join us on stage to share your remarks. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to begin by saying a little bit about myself. I am Michaela Hisamoto. I come from Orange County, California, as a 2020 transfer into the Bachelor of Architecture program. I am the only Japanese American student in this cohort, and I'm a part-time hula dancer. So you can imagine my surprise when I was elected as a representative of the 82 undergraduate students you see today. However, I am humbled and honored to be able to speak on the experience of my closest friends and peers. Judging from your efforts to get to this ceremony, you must be privy to the turbulence of today. Yet, I argue there is no experience more turbulent than that of the 2024 graduates of USC Architecture. Besides our probably 50 broken laptops, our obstacles have been one of one. We have seen a global pandemic, administrative turnovers, welcome Dean Steele, study abroad rescheduling, curriculum changes, a broken heater, multiple flooding incidents, 3 campus shutdowns during thesis prep, and a graduation like nobody has seen before. Throughout all this and more, we've learned to face adversity in some of the most creative ways I've ever seen. We've come into our own as designers, collaborators, friends, and advocates. All we need are a pair of headphones and a Red Bull, and we're good. When I transferred into the program in 2020, I was scared of not only making friends, but feeling like I belonged. Imposter syndrome was a phrase not uncommon to us, even when we were facing the exact same struggles at the exact same time. We come from many different backgrounds and places, and we always questioned if our contributions to the field of architecture had weight. I am thankful to have had roles in architecture student organizations that allowed me to see just how alike we all are, and how we have evolved into individuals that strive to improve the field. Some of my peers may view me as a confident leader, but many of my fondest memories in architecture came in the subtle, quiet moments. I was a listener rather than a speaker. I watched us comfort each other in the late night and offer assistance or materials. I watched us say no to our friends and sacrifice a night out to finish our projects. I've seen us make many decisions that displayed our unwavering desire to design spaces that not only mattered, but made an impact. In this way, we see and approach the world in ways that people need most. Past the structural details and the gridded floor plans, we envision a better future for people other than ourselves, and that makes us so, so special. Let this be a reminder to your supporters here or far away that the graduate you see today is going to change the world for the better. This hyperbole comes with the knowledge that we still may have no idea what we're doing, but that's the beauty of architecture and our 20s. We iterate hundreds and hundreds of times, and it never seems to end. But before I end, I'd like to leave you with a few good pieces of advice as you close out this chapter at USC. May your voice ring as loud as the alarm when you hold the studio doors open for too long. May your values hold as strong as the Maxicure on your fingers. May your future shine as bright as the white spray paint in the stairwell. And may your legacy last as long as those Wednesdays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. These days may be over and behind you, but don't forget to look back at the growth, memories, and support system you will now have forever. I love you guys, and congratulations to the undergraduate class of 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, Michaela. Everybody, this year, Grace Palucci was selected on behalf of the graduate students to speak at this commencement. Grace, please join us at the podium.
Hello, friends, family, and class of 2024. Congratulations to everyone here today. If you were a member of the class of 2024, You've just put in a lot of hard work over the past few years, and that deserves celebration. If you're not a member of the class of 2024, the days of hearing us talk about architecture school constantly are also swiftly coming to an end, and that also deserves celebration, so congratulations. A graduation always evidences that there is no shortage of talented, smart, and hardworking people in the world. There are fewer people, however, who move through the world completely rejecting apathy, epitomizing communal and self-advocacy, and consistently demonstrating selfless care and support for others. I think that the class of 2024 got very, very lucky because the likelihood of finding so many people that demonstrate these qualities in one place is some very crazy odds. There are many people who can create a beautiful project, but there are fewer people who will sit by your side and take the time to teach you how they make something beautiful. There are many people who will spend hours painstakingly perfecting their own resumes, but there are fewer people who will earnestly and honestly proofread the job applications of their potential competitors in a true effort to uplift them. There are many people who will follow all the rules necessary to guarantee themselves baseline success, even if it comes at the cost of shelving their own interests. But there are fewer people who will advocate for themselves and their ideas, regardless of any fear of failure. I have witnessed no shortage of talent, of intelligence, and of hard work amongst my friends in the class of 2024. But superseding all that is their abundance of empathy and their eagerness to better themselves and their communities. I am deeply appreciative of this time spent surrounded by friends that are endlessly supportive of one another's work and talent while recognizing and advancing their own. And in that same spirit of appreciation, I hope my peers are okay with me doling out some quick thank yous on all of our behalves. Firstly, thank you to the faculty at USC who provided us with essential mentorship, tough truths when we needed it, and even more so uplifting words when we needed them. Thank you to the USC School of Architecture staff that ensured that we could be here today to receive our degrees, that there was never a lack of events and support for us as students, and that we had a safe and clean environment to work in. The clean part is arguably impossible in an architecture school, so we really appreciate that. And it did not go unnoticed that when us students were in the studio during very, very late nights turned into very, very early mornings, so were you. Thank you to the friends and families of the class of 2024, both here and away, who've celebrated our accomplishments. I think most people getting up here would have to take this moment to thank their parents or guardians. So to all the people that are not my parents, please replace my voice with your kids for a second as I say, thank you so much, Mom and Dad. And before I cry, thank you, lastly, from peers to peers, for everything. Above all else, I'm so happy we had the privilege of learning together. Fewer things are stronger than knowledge. It can never be taken away, and it is so special that we shared our time and companionship in acquiring it. I'm so excited to see what we will do with it next, and with that, congratulations, class of 2024, and fight on.
Thank you, Grace. Now, our Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, Trudy Sandmeyer, will present the recipients of this year's academic honors and awards.
Thank you. Okay. Hi, everyone. All right, so graduating with honors from the School of Architecture is truly an accomplishment. When engaged in a creative design endeavor, there is no single correct answer. Design is an iterative process and involves learning through making mistakes along the way. All of our students travel a challenging path, requiring perseverance and discipline. Today's award winners exemplify excellence in their chosen field. I'd like to recognize the exceptional undergraduate students who are graduating summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude, many of whom are recent inductees into the National Architecture, Landscape Architecture, and Allied Arts Honor Society, Tau Sigma Delta. Will our undergraduate students graduating summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude please stand and be recognized? Congratulations to everyone. Can you please be seated? I'd also like to recognize our exceptional master's students whose hard work have resulted in their placement as inductees to the National Architecture, Landscape Architecture, and Allied Arts Honor Society, Tau Sigma Delta. Will our master's students graduating with the Tau Sigma Delta honor please stand and be recognized? Congratulations to everyone. Please be seated. Several students have been selected as Special Architectural Medal recipients. As we acknowledge your honor, please stand to be recognized. The American Institute of Architects, through its foundation, presents awards to the top graduating students in the professional Bachelor of Architecture and Master of Architecture degrees. The undergraduate and graduate students with general excellence throughout their academic career are the recipients of the AIA Medal. Receiving the AIA Medal are Ariana Shadden and Asma Al-Arafi. The Alpha Rho Chi School Medal is awarded to the student who has shown ability for leadership, performed willing service for his or her school, and gave promise of real professional merit through his or her attitude and personality. Receiving the Receiving the Alpha Rho Chi Medal is Madeline Daly. The Tau Sigma Delta Medal is given in recognition of outstanding architecture design as selected by the student members of Tau Sigma Delta. This award is given to Estuardo Pivral and Osamu Sakurai. Congratulations on your extraordinary achievements. The school recognizes the following students who have been selected by the undergraduate faculty for excellence. As your name is called, please stand and remain standing. And everyone, if you could please hold your applause until everyone's been recognized. The Best Bachelor of Architecture Research Paper Award goes to Katie Schindler. The Faculty Award for Best Degree Project is Alexander Jung. Robert Allen Rogoff Architectural Delineation Award goes to Lior Abutbol and Zoe Jackson. The Matt Fab Award for Excellence in Fabrication, Craft, and Tangible Production goes to Nadia Rubio. The John H. Hollingsworth Hand Drawing Award goes to Talia Akpinar. The Raymond S. Kennedy Creative Innovation Award goes to Daniela Liang and Randy Rong. Thomas Byert's Social and Community Design Award goes to Lauren Jian. The Faculty Award for Contributions to a Positive Studio Culture goes to Claudia Mejia Villalobos. The Highest Performance in Design Studios Award goes to Ariana Shadden. The Bachelor of Science in Architectural Studies Best Research Project Award goes to Jonathan Buchanan. Congratulations to everyone. Please be seated. All right, your turn over here now. The following students have been selected by the graduate faculty to receive awards. As your name is called, please stand and remain standing. And again, audience, if you could hold your applause until everyone's name has been recognized. The Master of Advanced Architectural Research Study Director's Awards goes to Boyan Wu. Okay. The Master of Architecture in Innovation in Design, Directed Design Research Award goes to Asma Al-Araifi. Woohoo! Stand up. All right, the Master of Architectural Excellence in Directed Design Research Award goes to Alexandra Gauthier. The Master of Architecture Disciplinary Advancement in Directed Design Research Award goes to Quinn Wilbert. The Master of Architecture Social and Environmental Dimensions in Directed Design Research Award goes to Laura Cosme Diaz. The Master of Architecture Design Communication in Directed Design Research Award goes to Osamu Sakurai. Master of Architecture Distinction in Directed Design Research goes to Win Ong, Amir Bolorucci, Madeline Daly, Alexander Long, and Richard Liu. The Master of Building Science Outstanding Thesis Award goes to Fairuz Alawami. The Master of Science Outstanding Research Award goes to Celine Gunnar, Manan Lakhani, and Saba Raji Sangarajika. Sorry, tried to sound that out, didn't work. Master of Heritage Conservation Outstanding Thesis Award, Leslie Dinkin. American Society of Landscape Architects National Honor Awards for Communication is also Leslie Dinkin. Southern California Chapter of American Society of Landscape Architects Merit Award is Eva Malis. Southern California Chapter of the American Society of Landscape Architects Honor Award goes to Viraj Chauhan. Landscape Architecture Foundation Olmsted Scholar Award goes to Nina Whitehorn. Landscape Architecture and Urbanism Service and Leadership Award goes to Paige Buckner. And finally, the Master of Landscape Architecture Excellence in Directed Design Research Award goes to Anna Abadalian. Congratulations to everyone. Please be seated, and please welcome Dean Steele back to the podium to introduce today's keynote speaker.
Thank you, Associate Dean Sandmeyer. Thank you so much. It is now my honor to introduce our commencement keynote speaker, Annie Chu. Annie has led an extraordinary career as an architect, an interior designer, an educator, and someone who transcends the barriers that redefine her and all of our professions. In her 4 decades of practice, Annie has been advancing design excellence together with an unfaltering commitment to the practices that embrace inclusivity, placemaking, and social responsibility. Chu is the founding principal of the award-winning firm here in Los Angeles, Chu Gooding. And she is globally recognized for her refined and interdisciplinary work that fuses art with architecture and design. Chu has worked extensively on world-renowned museums, cultural facilities, and educational institutions. Her work includes acclaimed facilities and exhibition designs for MoCA, for the Hammer Museum, for the Getty Center, the Huntington, the Autry Museum of the American West, the Studio Museum in Harlem, USC, Southern California Public Radio, and the Los Angeles Philharmonic. Chu is also an academic who is passionate about the educating of the next generation. She is taught here at USC, at the School of Architecture, and many other leading architecture and design schools across the country and abroad. Her teaching excellence was recognized with the Distinguished Presidential Honoree Educator Award in the Los Angeles chapter of the AIA in 2016, and her contribution to architectural design excellence was recognized by her elevation to the AIA College of Fellows that same year. Through teaching, public engagement, and her advocacy in the civic and professional realms, such as her roles in the City of Los Angeles Cultural Affairs Commission and the Mayor's Design Advisory Panel here in Los Angeles, Chu is an absolutely true and transformative leader that we all continue to learn from and cherish. And his impact continues to shape the present and future in architecture and design fields. Everybody, please join me in welcoming Annie Chu.
There's a lot of things in this pocket here. I wish you were here seeing what I'm seeing here, the most beautiful smiling faces. So many of you, it's worth that tension that you're gonna feel on your face tomorrow. You're gonna be all sore with this smile. So good afternoon, my name is Annie Chu. As Dean Steele said, I am an architect and interior designer and an advocate for interior architecture, but most aptly, I am a lifelong educator, including right here on this campus. So it is my honor today to be with you all on your graduation day. You should be incredibly proud of what you have accomplished. Thank you, Dean Steele, distinguished faculty and former colleagues, and the graduating cohorts for this invitation. When I was pursuing my first architecture degree, with the very generous but rather limited support of my parents, I bounced from 3 years of pre-med studies to 9 straight semesters of architecture. I nearly quit school after a very prescriptive second-year studio with an instructor who failed to acknowledge diversity of design approach. It was Heather Kersey, my first true mentor, who rescued me from dropping out of architecture school, who acknowledged that my kitchen sink design process would give me a unique voice down the road. The mentors you have today will influence you throughout your lives. They will be there when you need career advice or life advice, or to write those important recommendation letters, hint, hint, or to broaden your network. They will have your back in more ways than you can imagine. As an immigrant from Hong Kong, I've embodied multiple identities over the past 50 years. Student, teacher, designer, entrepreneur, a stubborn Chinese woman prioritizing the needs of the group, and a Western-educated Chinese American advocating for the individual. This complex character allows me to assume whichever identity works best for any given situation. On construction sites, as a firm principal, as a mother, as a cultural affairs commissioner for the City of Los Angeles, these roles all have wildly different demands. So I've learned to wear multiple hats, assume conflicting identities if need be. Throughout your career, you'll begin to identify these various identities that live within you. Explore them, nurture them. This is not a fractioning of yourself. This is a form of empowerment, allowing you to be malleable to the needs of the moment. This is honoring the many different facets of who you are. Graduates, hands down, you are a super unique cohort who have profoundly persevered despite everything thrown in your way these past few years. You and your faculty have been squeezing blood out of a stone to build your community without being physically together. You've been remote, you've been hybrid, you have gone above and beyond to make the most of your education, despite the anemic interaction offered by online classes. You have dug deep to provide a direction for yourselves during school leadership transitions. You dove into regional landscape design in the San Joaquin Valley to engage in social and environmental justice work. You have met every Sunday to create your student-produced journal garnering the support of the elite Graham Foundation. You have won an honor award for the International Architecture at Zero competition, and you have contributed to conservation knowledge, studying a diversity of topics from urban rivers to vulnerable sites of Black heritage, from Jordanian villages to drag culture in Los Angeles. Your cohort has faced uncomfortable truths, formed new perspectives, and changed paths in the past years. But together, you have made it here, despite all of the untold hurdles and obstacles. I was thinking back to my own undergraduate commencement in the spring of 1984, just inside the converted warehouse that served as the first Southern California Institute of Architecture. I crashed a little group that was gathered around SCI-Arc's founder, the late Ray Cappy, and I asked him for any words of wisdom beyond graduation. A cool customer who was rather economical with his words, Ray narrowed his eyes at me and said, "Just say yes." I wrestle with Ray's advice from time to time because in my experience, sometimes the right answer is a definitive no. But if I zoom out, if I look at the breadth of my life and my career, I think Ray was right. That challenge to say yes has put me in rooms where I never thought I would be and forged connections for my career beyond my imagination. So in honor of Ray Cappy, I challenge you graduates starting today to look at the environment around you and begin to say, yes, I can do better than that. And say yes to a lifetime of learning. I realize this is your graduation day and you may be feeling tapped out on the whole learning thing, but if you want to develop your unique design voice, you must commit to a lifetime of learning. Fine art inspired me as much as architecture. It's my constant reference. So take a week off or two and go find yours, whatever it is that will move your heart. Say yes to being the glue. We all know that collaboration is often the key to arriving at the best design solutions. You will be the glue that encourages collaboration, that moves projects forward. You will be the glue that advances communities and bring about change. Say yes to service. Service to your discipline. Service to your communities. If you can take a seat at the table, take it, because we need you to be there with the policymakers, the stakeholders, citizens, honoring the past and planning our future. We need you there advocating for design, questioning the status quo, fighting for climate justice, and environmental and heritage conservation, and ensuring the betterment of our society. Finally, graduates, say yes to the noble profession that you've chosen. Architecture and design, building science, landscape architecture and urbanism, heritage conservation. We all have our own form of Hippocratic oath, a code of ethics. We have to hold ourselves accountable for the social and environmental impact of our work, to advance our profession and raise the standard of excellence, and to design for human dignity, and to uphold human rights in everything that we do. If you feel helpless, heartsick, at times even homeless and hopeless with the recent events on campus and around the world, I am with you. Many of us are with you, especially when human dignity is at risk. But you now have powerful tools. Your design education has taught you to take many disparate, sometimes conflicting things, wants, needs, sites, agendas, and somehow create a unique solution that benefits humanity. You know how to integrate those disparate things and find the best move forward. You can contribute to human dignity through your craft. You're equipped to do this, from the most minute details, like crafting a perfect window sill to perch your elbow on, because the garden outside moved you to sit still for a moment and soak up its beauty, or to the massive generational impact of campus design, like right here at USC, that shapes the way we learn and the way we grow our community. Remember, we're not merely designing buildings or offices or landscapes. Architecture and design can improve lives. You can improve the lives of others. Right now, I'd like all of you to stand if you need to, graduates. Stand, please. Turn around and acknowledge all of the parents, guardians, siblings, family members, and friends who have supported you to this point, because these champions graduate today as well. Okay, you can sit down. And before the day ends, be sure to thank them for their tremendous sacrifices they made to help carry you to this milestone. Graduates, the world needs and wants citizens that can effect change. Your education is that first step into the world where you can make a difference. Now it's up to you. Go do helpful, brilliant, wonderful things. Embark on your prosperous and fearless adventures. Congratulations.
Thank you, Annie Chu. It is now time to present the graduating students of the USC School of Architecture. We will begin with our undergraduates. Undergraduate Program Director Doris Sung will present the candidates for the bachelor's degrees. And will Professors Barry and Augustin, along with Dan Stafford and Trace Wilson, please join us here on the stage.
Okay, this is what you all been waiting for. Okay, so this is a very special time for each of our individual graduates. As each director calls out the names, please come forward to receive your diploma. We realize that friends and loved ones would like to take photos of this event. We would also ask that you notice the alphabetical sequence as listed in the program. And at the appropriate time, stand up for your seat to take your photo, or exit stage right and follow the fence to where the graduates come off the stage and take photos there. Please stay on the outside of the fence for your photos and then return to your seats. Please do not move up or stand in the aisles, as it is not allowed for safety reasons and also blocks the views of others. So it is with great pleasure to present the degree candidates for the Bachelor of Architecture. Aaron Abraham Abunu. Lior Abutbul. Daniel Joseph Accordino. Talia Akbinar. Mariana Alonso. Lillian Jarrett Aravalo. Jacob Stanton Bagnall. Mari Biajoria. Kate Annalise Bowers. Christian Malangit Kalma. Naomi Viola Chavez. Erin Chen. Sehi Cho. Katerina Castro de Souza. Leila Angel Fairley. Camille Fiorin. Kylie Renee Gansel. Brian Sabah Gibo. Chanjan Guo. Caitlin Jihan Haynes. Sydney Ray Hurd. Lorena Enriquez Lessa. Michaela Hisamoto. Emily Jawen Huang. Zoe Irene Jackson. Alexander J. Jung. Lauren John. Joseph Kim. Christy Bell Krajan. Kevin Lee. Rose Wan Lee. Daniela Liang. Shentong Liao. Karen Lopez Palula. Sandra Margarita Maestre. Claudia Gabriela Mejia Villalobos. Han Min Nguyen. Chanaza Okafor. Jefferson Joel Osorno. Estuardo Jose Pivaral. Manuela Prata. Wen Yu Chu. Anthony Oscar Quiroz. Jennifer Quito Alvarez. Michelle Ramirez Ramos. Isabella Rendon. Alfredo Emil Rivas Diaz. Natalie Marie Rivera. Austin Allen Roberts. Hannah Eileen Rodriguez. Randy Wrong. Yuju Wrong. Nadia Ruth Rubio. Luis Felipe Salazar. Calder Brooks Scarpa. Ariana Shadden. Catherine Loren Schindler. Lorraine. Aaron S. Shanginian. Olivia Anna Sheldon, Hunter Jacob Stormone. Isabella Catherine Taylor. Bachin Tong. Cassandra Alexia Vasquez. Ellen Wei. Hua Wei. Bowen Shone. Catherine Jiqing Ye. William Yunsuk Yoon. Yanzen Zhang. It's also a great pleasure to present the degree candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Architectural Studies. So we'll start with Jonathan Buchanan. Anna Elise Copeland. Erin Louise Cross. Miranda Davila. Imani Azul Etile. Ian Sean Huang. And Theo Rivard. Congratulations to everyone. Please welcome the Director of Graduate Architecture Programs, Alvin Huang.
It is with great pleasure to present the degree candidates for the Post-Professional Master of Advanced Architectural Research Studies. Rifath Sultana Hadiolov. It is also a great pleasure to present to you the professional degree candidates for the Masters of Architecture. Hanin Al-Ghamadi. Michael Alvarez. Michael Arias. Win Tet Ong. Congrats. Jerry Erickson Ayala. Rahul Baga. Amir Baluchi. Amanda Aurora Bonilla. Joseph Brand. Asma Al-Arafi. Yuki Kao. Darren Yat Singh Chan. Yujing Chen. Sidi Vinay Chogle. Laura Cosme Diaz. Youngchi Hu. Madeline Daly. Alana Duncan Taylor. Igor Friedman. Kristen Diana Garner. Alexandra Jisun Gauthier. Ron Gong. Qingnan He. Yushan He. Judy Shea. Anushka Kalyanlana Kumar Kupsai. Conrad Douglas Lau. Jordan Levine. Yatong Lee. Jiu Lin. Xiao Lu. Yichin Lu. Alec Colin Long. Richard Liu. Nicole Gabrang McCoy. Danella Morentes. Austin St. Clair Merchant. Daniel Aram Miraruni. Farida Mokhtar. Terrence Brian Lewis Phillips. Grace Ann Palucci. Lindley Chu. Osamu Sakurai. Ekta Shriyakar. Lee Stone. Yasmin Tizani. Vincent Blue Todosiu. Alexander Toribio. Juliana Marcela Torres Ortiz. Quinn Riley Wilbert. Chien Wu. Longshan Ye. Yishuan Zhang. Jie Zhang. Mengyan Zhou. Yan Zhu. Congratulations to everyone. Please welcome the Director of the Master of Building Science program, Kyle Konis, who will announce the degree candidates for that degree.
It is with great pleasure that I announce to you the candidates for the Master of Building Science. Feiruz Amin Alawami. Yumeng Chen. Edgar Devora Roman. Siran Gang. Celine Gunnar. Manun Rahesh Lakhani. Saba Raji. Andrina Jennifer Rodriguez. Niyoshi Kashal Sungraj Ka. Shangyu Ji. Yuju Shu. Congratulations to everyone. Please welcome the director please welcome Trudy Sandmeyer, the director of the Heritage Conservation Program, who will announce the candidates for that degree.
It is with great pleasure that I present the degree candidates for the Master of Heritage Conservation. Leslie Nicole Dinkin, for the first of 2 master's degrees she's earning today. Kira Williams. And Jude Isham Zubi. Congratulations to each of you. Please welcome Esther Margulies and Allison Hirsch, Director of the Landscape Architecture and Urbanism Program, both current and former, to announce the candidates for that degree.
Thank you so much, Trudy. It is with our great pleasure to present to you the degree candidates for the Master of Landscape Architecture degree. Anna Abdalian. Paige Hope Buckner. Once again, on the stage, Leslie Nicole Dinkin. Shiakang Ji. Jeremy Ju. Eva Malis. Adrian M. Porter. Yinshan Wang. Nina Whitehorn. Jinting Shu. Congratulations to each of you graduates this year. And now I would like to welcome Dean Brett Steele back to the podium.
Thank you, Professor Margulies and Hirsch, and Professors Sung, Konis, Sandmeyer, Huang for all of the programs and everything you do in leading those programs that these students are graduating from today. A special thank you to Dan and Trace up here on the stage. Thank you for that. And on behalf of the school, we invite you to join us for a reception at the Watt Hall and Harris Hall courtyards immediately following this event. Please, please, all of you be sure to take part in Expo 2024. Take part and take it in, an exhibition of the fantastic projects and work that this incredible class has on display up on the second floor of Watt Hall. Now, graduates, Will you all please rise? By the authority vested in me by the USC Board of Trustees and President, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree or certificate for which you have been recommended by the faculty, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. As evidence of these degrees and certificates, I shall direct that an appropriate diploma of the University of Southern California be presented to each of you, signed by its officers and embossed with the seal of the University of Southern California. Okay, everybody, here's the exciting part. Graduates, you may now turn your tassels from right to left. We asked students and guests to please stay in their seats until the platform party and faculty have left the stage. Everybody, thank you and fight on.